go, babe. That's my brother, and I know him. I know him.
Hey, me and this girl used to hang. If you go to ant.com on my freestyle section, we have a freestyle of her and I freestyling the icebox. I used to love just sitting and watching. We used to just freestyle all day.
That was like 09?
All day.
Was
Just
that
we used to
09?
sit on the floor and record each other freestyling. This girl is a beast. Y'all get an album when it come out, y'all. Marquita, one more time. Yeah, I said that thing, didn't I? I requested her to come out tonight. I was like, you better come out tonight. I don't give a what you doing. She's like, Aunt, I'll be there. I'll be there. So next up to the mic, man, I like to mix it up a little bit in the show. We've heard poetry. We've heard singing. How about some saxophone? So this next brother up to the mic, I've known him for a few years, man. Him and I have hung out a few times here and there. Every time I see him, he is doing his thing. He is grinding in his art. So without further ado, man, if you like saxophone, if you know anything about Kenny G, if you know about good music, I need you to clap real hard for Jarrell Harris.
How y'all doing tonight? Yeah, I'm not this. I usually have a wireless mic.
It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. So I didn't know if you needed it or not.
My bad. I'll stay up here because you streaming this live.
Yeah.
Yeah, my fault. I'll stay up here. Usually I like to get in the crowd and I like to participate a little bit more. Oh, you can follow me?
You know, cameras do move.
Oh, all right now. All right. But my name is Jarrell Harris, and I'm all right. I'm just thankful for the opportunity to come up here and play. You know, I'm gonna play a little something something that Barack Obama sang. So if y'all been listening to Barack, y'all know he sang this song. All right, I'm not even gonna tell you the name of the song. If you don't know the name of the song, then I don't know what's wrong with you. All right. Y'all ready? I ain't gonna put y'all down like that. It's Al Green. Let's stay together. All right. I really wish I knew I was playing. I always carry my saxophone with me. This is totally impromptu. I have my own band. Actually, I want to come out and support you more often. I want to come out here every single week, man. And I promise you next time I have a little bit some more music and everything. But I want to give it out to the artists that are already up here, that are doing their thing. Y'all are good. All right, I'm going to get off the mic before you throw me off.
Appreciate you. Give it up for Jarrell Harris one more time. I don't know about y'all, but I grew up with a DJ. So, like, I remember trying to sleep at like 3 o'clock in the morning and Kenny G playing and me having to tell my mama, would you tell daddy to turn down the music? And so it became a part of my life, man. So hearing saxophones, like, it's actually like it's very nostalgic for me, man. So I love that, man. So next up to the mic, man, is a good friend of mine. I respect her in so many different ways, man. Spiritually, she carries herself like a woman. She carries herself like a spiritual woman. And so I just respect her and just for who she is, man. She has a very beautiful essence and soul. And even though I think that she doesn't want to be up here, I'm still going to call her up here. She don't have a choice. So without further ado, because I'm going by what your boyfriend said, just Amanda! Woo! Her boyfriend told me to call her. He told me. I got the instructions. Come on, girl. Are you bringing Lil Mama too? You want to say something too? That's dope. My son will come up here and all he think he probably just slap taste out my mouth. That's all he ever do in a fight. That's all he want to do. Good?
Yeah. How y'all doing? I want to give a shout out, if y'all don't mind, to my daughter. She will be 4 on Thursday. She wanted to do a poem, but she don't know any of my poems or any poetry, so I'm not gonna give her the mic. I don't know what she gonna say. But her name is Ashley. You want to say something? Oh God. Say hello to everybody.
Hello.
Okay. This poem that I'm gonna do is entitled High Alert. This is my first time doing this piece. Don't you hate it when people want to get mad at you because you want to live holy for real? You know, the people who have grown accustomed to living life outside of God's will. It just irks them to see you all healed, delivered, and set free. So their mission in life is no longer to fulfill their purpose, but to keep you from reaching your destiny. So be on high alert, brothers and sisters, because the enemy ain't coming ugly no more. He's coming nice. And that means everybody that you see with their hands up representing ain't representing Christ. They say fake it until you make it, pretend until you win. But what happens when the real you gets used to blending in? So now you bowing down, but you said you wouldn't bend, using grace as a means to continue living in sin. When was the last time you spoke to your mountains? Do they even know your voice? Whether you're triumphant in Christ or defeated by the enemy solely depends on your word choice. Because life and death are in the power of the tongue. What you verbalize carries a lot of weight. Not speaking anything is just as fatal as speaking the wrong thing. It's vital that we speak truth and speak boldly in faith. I've been in church since I was a little girl. I know how to jump up and down and make ugly faces. I know all the popular scriptures, church protocol, and phrases. But after benediction, I had to go home with this flesh. I knew how to seem saved outside the walls, but I wasn't sure if outside my lifestyle still said yes. I was aware I had an enemy, but figured he'd come dressed in the apparent attire. Red suit, horns, pitchfork, fire. But he's out to deceive, wolves disguised as sheep. So watch and pray and fast, because the devil is watching and preying on those who aren't watching and praying. He prowls around our homes. He prowls around our jobs. He even prowls around our church. So whatever you be, whoever you be, wherever you be on high alert. Okay, this is my best friend, and she just texted me, let's go I smile. So we're going to do a piece together. We wrote this. We've been through similar situations. Unfortunately, they haven't been really good situations. We got married around the same time. We got a divorce around the same time. We had our kids around the same time. So we wrote this piece, and it's entitled I Smile, so I pray that it blesses you. I flex the muscles near both ends of my mouth, and I smile. I smile because I'm so proud of the woman I've become. I smile because I now face everything I used to run from. I smile because no weapon formed against me prospered. I smile because everything that tried to conquer me, I conquered. I smile because I didn't get bitter, I got better. I smile because God so loved the world that he gave his one and only son, and I'm in the whosoever. I smile because I've been hurt in relationships and I got through it. I smile because I no longer cower when I see a mountain, now I speak to it. I smile because I have a beautiful daughter, whom of which reminds me daily of God's grace. I smile because everything I thought was a loss, God replaced. I smile because I know the stone thrower is hated. I smile because I am fearfully and wonderfully created. I smile because I don't want my haters to ever think they have an effect. I smile because God has been so good to me the last time I checked. I smile because I'm blessed from the crown of my head to the soles of my feet. I smile because I know God to be a keeper, and I'm thankful to him for keeping me. I smile because I've released all the negative people in my life out. I smile because no matter how much I've been through, I still have an excessive amount to smile about. I smile because I didn't get infected. I smile because God's grace and mercy covered me when I went unprotected. I smile because I didn't get what I deserved. I smile because when I couldn't find comfort in man, I found peace in the word. I smile because there was a time when I couldn't look at my reflection. I smile because now I embrace all my imperfections. I smile because I'm one of God's most precious jewels. I smile because he transformed all my enemies into footstools. I smile because God's love has no conditions. I smile because the sun has risen. I smile because he saved my life. So when you see me smiling, know that I have joy, and it's only because I endured through the night. I smile.
I flex the muscles near both ends of my mouth, and I smile. I look in the mirror and smile to get to know myself. Sometimes when I'm upset, I smile to compose myself. I smile when I'm happy, I smile when I'm hurt. I smile when I'm at my lowest because I know my worth. Sometimes for no reason I smile. Even when it's not my season, I smile. With faith as big as a mustard seed, I smile. Because through Christ Jesus I can do all things, I smile. Because I'm one step away from my destiny. I smile because even though I want to do what I want to do, he knows what's best for me. I smile to exercise faith without a problematic predicament. I smile because I'm a witness. I smile to keep the church folk out my business. I smile when people try to pull me down. I smile because my Father lifts me higher. I smile because his love sets my soul on fire. I smile when life tries to pull me down. I smile when nothing seems worthwhile. I flex the muscles near both ends of my mouth, and I smile. It's not just an expression, it's a lifestyle. Thank you.
You, just Amanda and LaWanda Party. I love them. I love both those ladies. Both those ladies rock. So, a few things, quick blurbs. Hold on. I got 2 tickets to give away to the Voices of Soul. Actually, I apologize. I have 1 ticket to give away to the Voices of Soul. Birthday Linda Fair this August the 18th. What should we do? We do something trivia. What type of trivia should we do? You know what? We should do this for the people who were here early. The first person here. What was the first poem I performed? First person to raise your hand tonight. What? Somebody kick her in the shin, please. Kick her in the shin. Preferably a child, because she can't hit back. Yeah. Look at this fool. Yes. August 18th. So if the first person to name the first poem I did tonight will get this ticket for free. This ticket is selling for, the writing on this is so small. You know I'm old as hell. It's $10 in advance. Only $10, but you about to get one for free. So the first poem performed tonight, does anybody know? That's a shame. That's why you should get here on time. Huh? Verbal Essence. The first poem I performed tonight was actually entitled Verbal Essence, the name of the show. So we have a winner, guys. Woo! We had 2 tickets, and then there was 1. Let's see. If he wants me to, what he wants me to do with it. Wait, actually, real quick. Now to actually speak on this, I apologize. There's going to be Miss Jen, the comedian. There's going to be Fedora Blue Live Band, Nightcrawler. I don't know. They don't have names. It's going to be. There's going to be people that don't have names on the flyer. I'm sorry. What did you want me to do with these CDs? Okay, Clint has Reflection in the Room CDs for what, $5, right? Only $5. If you were here to see them performed, they rocked out. This is the best $5 investment you can make tonight, other than putting money in this bowl for my tip. Promise you. It's second to that. Second. It's 1.5. Like right behind us, real close. So I got CDs up here. Let me know if you want them. All right. Next up to the mic, man. Huh? You want one? Oh, well, you want 2? Okay, well, let me do my thing. Then I sell these 2 tickets. 2 CDs to you. Dang. I got a host first, man. That's my sister. Everybody give it up for my 2 sisters in the house tonight. Woo! Trying to be shy. They tried to sneak in the back door, and I always call them out. So next up to the mic, this young man has been doing big things around the country. Like, if you follow him on Facebook and Twitter, he's always speaking somewhere inspirationally. Like, he sings, but he won't sing for us tonight because he's losing his voice a little bit. So he's going to come up here and speak to you guys. He's actually going to read an article he published himself. And I think it was the New York Times, right? Where was it? Huh? About 8 different magazines. I apologize. So without further ado, you guys give it up for Ferris Long.
First off, I want to take a moment and celebrate Ant for his 1-year celebration. Everybody give him a hand. It takes courage, it takes commitment to do what he's been doing for a whole year. Like you said, I do get the opportunity to travel the country and just, empower people, encourage people. And I'm blessed to write for about 8 different periodicals, different magazines, online, etc. If you'd like to read some of my writing, you can go to All Things Ferris, and Ferris is spelled F-A-R-R-I-S instead of F-E like most people would. But allthingsferris.tumblr, TUMBLR.com, allthingsferris.tumblr.com. Of course, I have a Twitter and all that stuff, but it's easy just to get me on Tumblr and then get the rest. But what I'm sharing tonight is actually something to make you think. And when I write from a perspective of things that happen to me that can empower other people. So tonight, I want to share an article that I wrote. Matter of fact, I just wrote it yesterday, sent it out to all the editors and everything, and it'll be published in next month's edition of various magazines and so on and so forth. But the article is called Clear Out the Clutter. Managing a schedule like mine isn't always easy because between my responsibilities at church, running my business, being a husband, being a father, a life empowerment speaker, and traveling the country, I'm on the go quite a bit. As a result, one of the places that tends to go overlooked is my office. I'll be honest, it had gotten pretty doggone bad. But earlier this week, which was last week, I was able to somehow take some time off the grid to tackle this monumental task. What made me do it? Well, I looked around and said to myself, I'm tired of the chaos. As I share this article, I want everyone to understand that much of what I say will be both literal and metaphoric. Who knew that something as simple as cleaning up my space would provide valuable life lessons that could help people across the nation? So here are a few of the lessons and nuggets I learned. Number one, The key to clearing the clutter is to be tired of the chaos. Initially, I had to come clean, no pun intended, and realize that the level of clutter that was in my space was not a good thing. As long as it was tolerable to me, it was never going to change. The same is true in our lives. We will never change the things that we feel we can cope with. Until we can no longer cope with them, then we will never change them. Number 2, when it comes to clearing clutter, be careful, because being preoccupied can keep us from protecting the sanctity of our space. After taking out 2 full bags of trash from my office, I realized that my day-to-day life had so consumed me that I had allowed too much to build up around me. The clarity of your space should be viewed as sacred. Great care should be given to make maintaining it a priority. Number 3, we cultivate chaos when we keep clutter around us. Now, this is very important. Clutter is when we keep unnecessary things in our space beyond their set time. It's also when we mishandle the important things by dropping them off in the wrong place. When the important and the unnecessary fill the same space, the important stuff begins to look like the unnecessary. Some people and things aren't given the care and attention they deserve from us because we mix them with the things that no longer matter, and we become users because we only pick them up when we need them. Number 4, when cleaning up your office, some things are obviously important to keep, but sometimes it's not quite so obvious what needs to be thrown away. The decision to let go of the unnecessary is tough when we aren't sure whether or not we might need it again. Clearing the clutter requires refiling. Some things belonged in the forefront in the past, but now, although they are still necessary, they're only needed as needed. So we have to be okay with the fact that it's okay to move them to the back. In other words, don't keep a lot in priority space to things that are past tense. That goes for people too. Clearing the clutter requires refining. Refining to me is not only means of getting rid of the excess, but it means rethinking your action plan. What worked yesterday may not be the best strategy for today. Then again, it may still be an effective plan, but it has to be worked more consistently. The problem is we're inconsistent. Finally, chaos is a killer of creativity. The condition of my office is similar to the condition of some people's life. They're confined by the clutter. I wasn't able to move around a whole lot in my office because so many things were in the way. I was able to function, but I couldn't be fully effective. By cleaning my office, I realized that my own chaos was killing my creativity. The moment I started putting things in place, creativity began to flow like crazy. That will happen in your life too. Put things in their place, put people in their place, and creativity will flow. After purging and realigning my space, I accomplished so much until even I was amazed. I felt like a new man. My jubilant expression then turned melancholy, though, because when I began to consider how much more could I have accomplished, how much sooner could I got it done if I had decided to clear the clutter and kill the chaos sooner. From that moment on, I made a promise to myself to make a more conscious effort to keep my space in order. If I'm going to challenge others to live effective lives, it starts with clearing the clutter for the man in the mirror. That's the best way for all of us to make it count.
You. Speaking of clutter, I got to clean up when I go home. Yeah, give it up for Ferris Sloan one more time, y'all. So, like, literally, my son's room is a disaster right now. That's all right, though. So we got a newbie to the mic, a new artist to the mic. I like that. This next artist up to the mic is actually going to sing for you guys. I love when people are referred to me, like, hey, I got this dude, he's going to sing. He's amazing. The only thing I can say out my mouth is, then put him on the mic. Because this isn't for me. I don't know if you guys know this. I designed this show for you guys. From to be able to the blank canvas over there so you can paint your little soul away, whatever's on your mind, to coming up here and not having to pay at the door, to everything. I designed this show for you. This is more for you than it'll ever be for me. You know what I mean? So I love when people come in here and they bless us, man. So this next artist is going to come up here and bless you guys vocally. So without further ado, I need you to put your hands together like this man clothed you the last 17, 18 years of your life. So without further ado, De Lorenzo! I don't know why. You want the mic? Because I always wrap the mic around the mic stand. That's like a bad habit of mine. You need it? Yeah. I don't know why. Nervous energy.
How's it going, everybody?
Yeah.
Good. I got off work at 7 o'clock, and I got a text message, and there was like, you're supposed to be at 3 Layers tonight. And I'm like, okay, well, where is that? Never heard of it. But I'm happy to be here. Many of you know me as Sure Shack. My artist name is De Lorenzo, which is my middle name. They were like, well, where's some music? I said, well, didn't even have time to get that together, so I'm just going to sing. I heard a lot of vocals tonight. I love the energy here. It's very nice. And I appreciate the fact that you guys actually like vocals, so that's good. I'm going to sing a song tonight by John Legend called So High. And hope that you got it. I just need somebody to keep the beat. Can somebody just give me just so I can sing too? I'm not used to. Hopefully it works. If I start singing and it doesn't work, can y'all change it up for me? All right. Let me start singing first. I need one person to find the beat that has a beat. Okay? And then we'll roll from there. All right? Baby, since the day you came into my life, that's it. You made me realize that we were born to fly. You show me every day new possibilities. You prove my fantasies what love could really be. Let's go to a place only lovers go, to a spot that we've never known. To the top of the clouds we'll float, drift away. Ooh, this feels so crazy. How this love is blazing. And baby, we're so high, walking on cloud nine. So high, so high. Oh, yeah. Maybe later we can go up to the moon, or sail among the stars before the night is through. And when morning comes, we'll see the sun is not so far, and we can't get much closer to God than where we are. We'll go to a place only lovers go, to a spot that we've never known. To the top of the clouds we'll float, drift away. Ooh, this feels so crazy. How this love is blazing. And baby, we're so high, walking on cloud nine. So high, so high. Oh, yeah. Ooh, oh, hey, ooh, this feels so crazy. How this love is blazing. And baby, we're so high, walking on cloud nine. You got me up so high. You got me up so high. You got me up so high. My shoes are scraping the sky. You got me up so high. You got me up so high. You got me up so high. My shoes are scraping the sky. Woo! Ooh, yeah, yeah, ooh, yeah, yeah. Let's go to the moon, baby, so high.
You. Day Lorenzo, one more time for you. He killed that thing. Y'all was so anxious to clap for that, man. Goodness gracious. Like, that boy killing it. All right, y'all. So I got another giveaway. All right. Y'all like free stuff, huh? Two things. First thing is, I'll do that second. First thing is, anybody with a receipt, you should be doing what to it? Putting your name on the back and putting it in the hole. So, because we're doing a giveaway for a free piece of cake. Tissue go down the hole. All right, next. Y'all know Love Reigns was up here earlier, right? Y'all know about that show that's happening, what day is this happening? Huh? The 27th of September, Music Day Trois. We are giving away one ticket. There was two, and then there was one. We're giving away one ticket every time. I don't ask questions. This is my show. So what should we do? Another trivia question. Yes. All right. Let's see. I got one for you. That's kind of cheating. That's kind of cheating because I can't do that. Cause. Huh? Ooh, that's true. The first person to tell me what the signature dessert for Three Legs Cafe is wins the ticket to Music Day Trois. Wait, I see hands back there. I seen a hand. Go ahead, Annalisa. What you got? Well, say it louder. Say it loud. All right. You now are the proud owner. It's the Jeff Square. You guys have not tried it out. Whew, that thing good. You going to come get your ticket? You going to come get your ticket? You going to come? Because I'm going to have two tickets in a minute. I already got one. Yay! Yeah. Boom. And just like that, a ticket was given. Next up to the mic. Oh, wait, time out. I apologize. Next up to the mic is a friend of mine that wants to come up and speak to you, artist in the building really quickly. So without further ado, give it up for my friend Alex, y'all. Woo! You can clap. You can clap. I promise. It's okay.
I'm not this tall. Hello. How's everybody tonight? Just a quick note. I am currently doing an internship with EU Jacksonville, and I'm doing a piece on spoken word and poetry. So any of the artists that perform tonight, if you would like to be part of the piece, I am looking for artists to interview and be a part of my story. So when the show is over, you can hit me up. Thank you.
Next up to the mic is the second smoothest, third, because there's me, then there's Mariano. Mariano's too smooth. And he's the third smoothest person I know. Without further ado, give it up for Spiger. Stop. Spiger, stay where you at. Don't go nowhere. Stay there, because they going to clap in this. I did 7 push-ups this morning. I promise I will flip a table over if you don't start clapping for you. 7 push-ups. It was 6.5, but I count the last one. So, without further ado, put your hands together for Spiger!
Scream life. Life. Scream life. Life. When I speak as a man, my intent is to be peaceable. But inside resides a creature that wants to speak to you. When did the greatest of God's creation become pitiful? when it got a whiff of its own stench and called it blissful. Willful rebellion against God's law is sinful. That means it's full of sin. So why let it come in? Then act surprised when the devil releases his friends, lust, the flesh, pride, or his closest of kin. And to those who God loves, this spells out destruction. A spiritual disruption that means the man can't function. Caught up in a lost state like a mental abduction. Whoever let the dogs out must have let the bugs in. They're easier to swat, but they're much harder to spot. They creep in while you sleep and take over your thoughts. Then you come to and open up your eyes in the dark. Can't see the world around you, but you follow your heart. What's wrong with me that I can't beat this thorn in my flesh? My boast in God is that I'm highly favored and blessed. Yet I can feel the battle rage that cannot be seen. The king is self-will, and the kingdom is me. With worldly wisdom, man will tell you chase after dreams. With strong delusions, minds pollute and caught up in schemes. I'm finding more and more that life is not what it seems. Yet still we carry on as though we've not been deceived. Have you received the Holy Ghost since you believed? His words hid in your heart, are you able to retrieve? This cloak of flesh has bested me times too many. If I walk this road alone, then I'll have to defend me. But I decided long ago I'll go where he sends me. Been sidetracked as I uncover the darkness in me. My only hope is Christ alone, whose blood can cleanse me. When others of the same fold don't seem to get me, I watch them all fall away, those I thought were with me. Life transitions all at once, I find my focus shifting. There are far too little laborers, the harvest plenty. I brought this shame to your name, Lord, please forgive me. Others will think whatsoever they will, I know you with me. My meat is completely focused, kingdom building. I don't want to be the same, Jesus reinvent me. I will never be the same. This is my new beginning. Scream life! Life!
Remix, scream alive. Give it up for Spike one more time, y'all. Some of y'all don't know about that remix thing. That goes back to the Poppy Love Smoke days. You don't know about that. I'm the karaoke king. I was crowned the karaoke king. Don't look at me so serious. I was serious. I hurt my feelings a little bit. Another shout out, the poetry spot. How many of y'all know who Moses West is? Oh, okay. All right. As long as you know who that man is, a phenomenal talent. This man, like I reposted a picture yesterday of when the poetry spot was young. When we used to be at what used to be called Ariel's every Sunday. I was in there religiously, man. It was like a family to me, man. So that boy is like family to me. Well, the poetry spot has moved on to bigger and better things. They had Pure, August 26th. They calling it the poetry spot. That is called the Poetry War, whatever. What is it called? Hold on, time out. Reading is fundamental. Okay, it's called the Poetry War Team Slam Competitions. From what I know of the Florida Civil War of Slam, I guess Jacksonville, who won first in Southern Fried. Orlando, yeah. Tampa, boo. Who else is in it? That's it. They gonna go to war because apparently they think that Jacksonville didn't deserve to win. And if you know anything about Jacksonville as an artist, if you can do anything here, you can do it anywhere else because this city does not support. I promise you. So without further ado. Wait, no, he's not next. I apologize. Without further ado, I am calling somebody up that was a part of that great victory down in Southern Fried. You already know who this man is. You know what he's going to do to this microphone. So without further ado, give it up for Gucci Bass Phillips. He don't need this, so I'm going to move it. You need this? Oh, what? 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 Right. Gotcha.
What's going on, y'all? Wow. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm finna go ahead and do some metaphorical crap. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. But, y'all, seriously, check out the Cypher making its return August 22nd, y'all. Make sure y'all check that out. And I got these flyers in my hand. Make sure y'all get these out of my hand before y'all go. And please come to the Civil War, y'all. It's gonna be... It's a competition, but... It's really a family reunion, you could say, of poets. We're going to be in there laughing, chatting, talking crap, man. You know how friends do it, so come out and support. Here's my poem. There, On the loneliest inhabited planet in the cosmos, we all exist. Some of us cold, unforgiving, like a scorn or broken promise, but we all know that a moon is up there. We know that men are only as strong as life allows us to be. Hurricanes can't be intimate with destruction for too long, and earthquakes can't shake the universe. And the sun won't admit that it's afraid of the dark, but there, somewhere, there's a happening, a mystery, a quiet celebration. Somewhere, there's a newborn mistaking his mother's face for God's, and there's an elderly woman discovering the similarities in her faith in the Almighty's. There's a death, a wish, temptation, rebirth, doomed resurrection, a pulse you thought was yours. There's a wedding that the bride doesn't believe in, and there's a man in the front row who has a million reasons why she shouldn't say I do. There are unfamiliar reflections in mirrors, women with coffins for stomachs, a girl with 69 reasons why sex is so pleasurable, and another man that seconds that opinion. But there's a shirt being bought at Walmart, and there's a kid in Honduras who's hoping that his artwork will be worn with pride. There's a disaster, a flood, a man who has to be Michael Phelps for his family, and there's a daughter who wishes her father was that good at role playing. There's a teddy bear who just wants to be held, a young adult who left his childhood in his torn fabric. There's a cloud who's no longer entertained because we stopped reaching for it. There's a calm before and after the storm. There's an Einstein and the dumbest of human vegetables, a depth in the left side of your brain that only the ocean can resemble. There's a student who doesn't know what the subconscious is, and another one who swims in it daily. There's a young man in high school with Down syndrome calling the class clowns retards. There's a brother with a pale face, an alcoholic father who puts the gin in taking virginity. There's a man holding up his fist in protest, and there's another holding up his hand in class because he has the answer. There's a prophecy and spilled blood, gold nugget and tumor humps, peace and a bullet to the brain. We will all see that our deathbed is the most comfortable we've ever been. There's a wolf and a weeping mother crying to the same moon. There's a chess champion grinning at his opponent, and there's a master of guerrilla warfare smiling because he knows an ambush is about to take place. Strategy ready, hands quake, both minds are ready for checkmate. There's a lion who's intimidated by the growl of a homeless man's stomach. There's a wishing well with more quarters in it than water, and God is up there with a foreign tongue and a smile that says I cannot tell you who you are. And here we are, connected like severed limbs, comparing and contrasting our pain, everlasting, cursing a morning that grins when it shouldn't. But sometimes the sky is so blue just to show you that sadness is elemental. Just because we walk past one another doesn't mean you actually see me. In each other's eyes we are ghosts, just avoiding graveyard soil, mashed into the medicine ball of comedic genius. There we are, moving like thoughts of a scattered brain, apathy natural like language, awkward stares, greets like a punch in the face. So damn it, here we are on the loneliest inhabited planet in the cosmos. We're staring at the same stars, we're trying to hold on to the now, we're pushing to an unknown destination, but trying our best to get there. Duval.
Alright, y'all, so here's what's happening here. More poets than time will allow. And I'm going to have to talk to the young ladies who are closing the establishment, but I'm pretty sure they look tired because y'all have worn them out. If they can give us a few more minutes. If not, I understand, because I used to work retail and I used to want people to get the hell out of Dodge. I know one thing for sure. There's a tip bucket up here that needs money in it. The reason I say that is because I'm not keeping that for myself. I'm going to share that with the young ladies because I appreciate them coming out tonight. I told them on Sunday, like, yo, it's going to be crazy in here. I don't think they actually listened to me or heard me, but I counted at least 60 people. Thank you guys for showing me love on my 1-year anniversary, man. I appreciate it. I've been doing this because I do this for y'all. Like I said, man, I love y'all. I appreciate you. So let me talk to the young ladies. I'm going to do this next artist to the mic, and then we're going to see what's going on. But I promised this person I would call them up to the mic. They're a good friend of mine. You ever know somebody that when you are around them, they just make you feel better as a person? This person, every time I see them, just makes me feel better. So without further ado, I need y'all to put your hands together for the most positive person I know, Moon. Yeah. Come on, mama.
Hello.
Get it in, mama.
I did not know he was talking about me. I was like, oh, ain't that sweet? Okay, before I start, I just wanted to do a little shameless plug. I have some earrings in the back, handcrafted. If you like the Afrocentric, bohemian type, go check it out before you leave. Yes. I will be singing a song. I wrote this a while ago about a special person. And don't you realize after when you write it for a person, and then after time goes by that it could be for someone else. You thought it was about this person, but then it turns out that, oh wow, I wrote this for you before I even met you. It's one of those kind of things, and I'm pretty sure it's going to happen again. But it's called We'll Fly. Whenever you're feeling down and out, I can show you what love is really about. Our hearts will scream and shout to the world. Ain't nothing gonna hold us down. Whenever I may not be around, you can call on me. I'll fly in to town. All I need to hear is the sound of your voice. You can trust in me, 'cause I never found it to be a choice. See, you're my love, there's no one else above you. You can trust me with your heart, I never shove it. See, honey, you are my truth, and I'll continue to do all that I can do to help you see you're the one for me, to make you see you're all I need. Yes, I am telling you that you're safe in my arms, and I will spell out for you that you never have to worry about any type of harm. No, in it for the long haul. Yes, I've fallen for you, and anytime I hear you call, yes, it's all about you, and yes, you and I together we'll fly high, 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 high. together we'll fly high, high, high. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh. Thank you.
Thank you, baby. You're my yeah, you know. Y'all give it up for Moon one more time, y'all. So as much as I love you guys, the powers that be is spoken. It's not the young ladies that are here. They would have loved to continue to hear everybody perform tonight, but we do have to close now. So I do thank you guys for coming out. You know what this means? Two things. One, see you next Monday. Two, the show starts at 7. Which means that you should get here around that time, you know. So without further ado, I love you guys, man. If you want, give me a hug as you walk out. Throw money in the tip jar if you want to, because that's also for me and the young ladies. Talk to Ill Clinton. Oh, I apologize. Stop. Don't go anywhere. Where is Constance Brown at? Constance Brown, you are the winner of a new Verbal Essence canvas. Yes. Give it up for Constance Brown. That's why you my homie, because you always looking out for me. That's what I'm talking about, huh? All right, y'all. So I love y'all. Peace, love, and hair grease. Huh? Oh, yeah, time out. 2 things. She wins that and the cake. So you win the canvas and the cake, sugar. You get everything. Happy. It ain't her birthday, but you get this too. And it expires 8/27, so you got to get it before the 27th. Boom. I appreciate you, love. So I love you guys. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get out of here real fast. So have a good night, y'all.